Tail insurance can be a huge financial burden for healthcare providers when they cancel their malpractice coverage. But did you know that you can earn free tail insurance with most carriers? In today's episode, we're going to give you 5 ways to earn free tail insurance on your malpractice policy. We'll go over the most common reasons that carriers issue free tail, and I'll give you 2 lesser-known ways to avoid the hefty tail cost. And by the end of this episode, you'll be equipped with the information you need to plan for an easy exit for your malpractice coverage, saving some big bucks along the way. Welcome to Malpractice Insights, the show dedicated to helping healthcare professionals understand medical malpractice insurance and providing you with the solutions you need so that you can get back to the work of practicing good medicine. My name is Jennifer Wiggins, CEO of Aegis Malpractice Solutions, and I'm so glad you've joined us today. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. We release a new episode every week, both on YouTube and your favorite podcast streaming platform, so be sure to like and subscribe to stay connected. All right, let's jump in. So first and foremost, what exactly is tail insurance? Tail insurance is an extension of coverage that is added to the end of your claims-made insurance policy, offering you continued protection into the future. It's only required for policyholders that have claims-made insurance. If you have occurrence coverage, tail is not needed. When a doctor buys a claims-made malpractice policy, coverage is triggered based on when the claim is made against him. The doctor must carry the insurance while he's actively practicing, and then once he cancels, he must secure tail in order to have coverage for any claims that may still be filed in the future for patients that he treated when he was previously insured. Sometimes tail insurance is also called an extended reporting endorsement, but most people just refer to it as tail coverage. Your tail starts at your cancellation date, and then it extends your coverage into the future for any claims that may be made against you after you've already walked away from that policy. Here's an example. So let's say we have a doctor who starts his claims-made policy on January 1st, 2020, and renews the policy every year until he cancels on January 1st, 2030. At that time, he has to secure tail insurance. The tail insurance is really important because if you don't get it, it's as if you never had coverage before. Remember, coverage is triggered based on when the claim is made. So if you don't have insurance in place at the time that the claim is made, then you're not covered, even if you paid your premium for all of those years before. It doesn't mean anything if you don't have that tail. Tail insurance is a one-time payment that must be purchased within 30 to 60 days of canceling your coverage. It generally costs 1.5 to 2 times your annual premium. So if your premium was $15,000 a year, you could expect your tail to cost you around $30,000. It's important that you budget for your tail insurance so that you're not caught off guard if you unexpectedly need to buy it. But there are a few exceptions to the rule and ways that you can actually earn free tail insurance. Nearly all malpractice insurance carriers will offer free tail for the following 3 reasons: death, disability, or retirement. First, in the event that you pass away, your malpractice insurance carrier will issue your tail free of charge. This tail coverage will extend your insurance protection and ensure that your estate and your good name are protected into the future. Second, in the event that you are no longer able to practice medicine due to injury or illness, you can earn a free tail for disability. The underwriter will require documentation and proof that you are unable to continue working, but once that has been confirmed, you will earn a free tail. And third, in the event that you are fully retiring from the practice of medicine, you can earn a free tail. Each carrier has a slightly different requirement when it comes to the retirement rule. For example, some carriers have an age restriction and a tenure requirement, such as you need to be at least age 55 and you must have been insured with them for at least 5 years. Other companies have dropped the age requirement, but they do require that you've been insured with them for at least 1 year, and you have to have reached your mature premium in the claims made step process. Most companies will hold a pretty firm line to ensure that you are fully retiring from the practice of medicine and not simply retiring from your employment to go work somewhere else. Be sure to ask your agent or carrier about the retirement criteria so that you can plan accordingly as you start to wind down your practice. One additional note about this free tail option. If you earn your free retirement tail and later decide to return to medicine, maybe you fully expected to retire and then you just got bored after a few years and you decided to come back, you won't be able to earn a second free tail. The carrier will either require that you purchase an occurrence policy, which doesn't need a tail, or if you have to go back to that claims made policy, then the second time around, you're going to have to buy your tail at the standard rate. So, now that we've talked about the 3 most common ways to earn a free tail, let's look at 2 additional options that you might not be aware of. The first option is free tail after many consecutive years of coverage. Some malpractice insurance carriers will give you free tail if you've been continuously insured with them for 20 years or more. With this option, you could earn a free tail after 20 years of coverage, even if you're not retiring. It's important that you find out if your current carrier offers this type of benefit, since it may have an impact on your retention with them in the future. If, for example, you've been with a carrier for 18 years and now you're considering leaving to go to a new insurance company, you might want to think twice before you give up your free tail that you'll earn at year 20. It might be better for you to earn your free tail at that 20-year mark and then make the switch. Your agent should be able to guide you through this process and advise you if you're potentially giving up this kind of benefit so that you can make the right choice. The other often overlooked way to earn free tail is through a more sophisticated insurance vehicle, such as a modified or enhanced claims-made policy option or a convertible claims-made policy option. An enhanced claims-made or a modified claims-made policy option often includes prepaid tail as part of the benefit to the policyholder. With this option, you'll pay a little more on an annual basis so that your tail insurance is free at the end. These coverage options are generally less expensive than an occurrence policy, but slightly more than the standard claims-made policy option. Another newer insurance vehicle is the convertible claims-made policy option. A limited number of carriers now offer the ability for a provider who is on a claims-made insurance policy today to convert that coverage to an occurrence policy over the course of several years. With this option, you can start out on the more cost-effective claims-made policy and then switch to an occurrence policy down the road. When you convert your coverage, the carrier will give you free tail insurance to make the conversion, but generally they'll require that you stay with them for a period of 5 years or more. So, while this option does give you free tail, there are some strings attached, so be sure to talk to your agent to make sure you know if it's the right fit for you. If you're just starting out with buying malpractice insurance and you're still not sure which policy type is right for you, we have a free guide that walks you through the differences between occurrence and claims-made coverage options. So check out the link in our show notes where you can download that free resource today. If you have any questions on this topic or you want to make sure that you're covered appropriately, click the link in the description box below where you can connect with us via phone, email, or chat today. And if you're listening, please visit us online at aegismalpractice.com. That's AEGIS malpractice.com. We have some great episodes lined up for you in the next few weeks. If you haven't done so already, could you do me a favor and give us a like and leave a review? Your feedback and support helps us reach more people, and we're so grateful for your clicks and for your kind words. That's it for today. Be sure to subscribe to our show so that you can catch our next installment of Malpractice Insights, where we're dedicated to helping you understand medical malpractice insurance and providing you with the solutions you need so that you can get back to the work of practicing good medicine. This is Jennifer Wiggins. Thanks for joining us.